Welcome to Small Town Times News and Views, number 9. It's Easter weekend. I hope you enjoy some family without catching COVID. If you do catch COVID, I hope you get over it, just like most people are. I hope you don't give it to somebody who will have a tougher time with it. Be cautious, but be with family. I'm not sure how you do that, but good luck. So I was up on La Rock Road delivering to a subscriber up there, and where Al McDonald's water standpipe is. And I noticed, geez, it's pretty steady run of water coming out of there. I'm not sure if it's leaking or, let me look at my notes from my old City Hall coverage days. Maybe there's not enough need for the water and they have to let it out because there's too much chlorination or something like that. I don't know. It seems kind of weird to be pumping this up from Trout Lake, pumping it out here. But, to be fair, I should check with the city, right? Verify the facts and see what's really going on, what they plan to do with it. So I did. I inquired with Gord Young, communication guy, and I asked him what's the deal. And he checked in with Public Works, and this is the reply he got. Public Works has advised that there is an auto-flushing unit at the location which discharges water to the ditch as required to maintain chlorine residuals. Maintaining residual in this line has been an issue. An auto-flushing unit does run frequently. This issue will be addressed with the continued residential build-out in the area and a capital project scheduled for this summer that will direct water back into the core of the city through Monastery Road. The project was originally slated to take place last year, but there's been significant delays in getting parts due to COVID. There you go. It's been looked after. They realize it's a little awkward to be wasting that water because you're pumping it from Delaney Bay into the filtration plant. You're doing all that magic there, pumping it all the way up over the escarpment into the standpipe to have that kind of pressure, and then just letting it leak out in the ditch. That's just not good. And I do realize that there's going to be quite a bit of residential build out there. In fact, I heard that a whole big tract of land in behind there with 70 odd lots is recently changed hands and it'll be looking for development. So not only along all those houses along La Rock Road and whatnot, and in behind there for the plan that's going there, there's a build out along Cedar Heights west of College Drive intersection, right? So good. There we go. Issue is identified. The plan is to solve the problem. My main interview that I actually wanted to do last week was with my Lefty. It turned out to be Councillor Scott Robertson. He was the NDP candidate in the federal election for Nipissing-Timiskaming. And we had a chance to sit down at the Small Town Times office studio and discuss, believe it or not, issues like housing, which is right up his that's his bailiwick. He's been a proponent for improved affordable housing, and we talked at length about it. Here's just one clip of us trying to discuss the issue. We come at it from different viewpoints. I had just written a column for Bay Today last week about the spectrum of politics and the linear nature of it. The left goes one way, the right goes the other, and in between we kind of try to fix things up incrementally. That's kind of my view. Take the best ideas from the right and the left and do the best we can. But he's got a different viewpoint than me. He's thinking there's got to be a button for a major change, an upheaval, a revolution in how we govern, basically very socialistic, and he prefers that term to left or progressive, really.
It's frustrating that, your piece, I'm not hating at all, disagreeing is fine, right? You understand that. Your piece, to me, represented exactly where we're at as a voting group, We do hear at the fringes a lot, but the voter, we know, time and time again, the voter is saying exactly what you said in that, And that is not getting the job done. The hedging the bets between both ways and saying, well, it's a little of this and it's a little of that, which is true, obviously, But you can't let that stop you from moving the balance and reshaping a Venn diagram when it's not working. And that's where we're at. We're stuck.
He's an interesting cat, and I enjoy talking to him. There's a much more of the interview going to be posted to the YouTube channel. Check that out. I broke it up into pieces because we talked like for 90 minutes or more. So I had to cut out some of the stuff that wasn't quite relevant, and the most interesting stuff will be up there. But here, check us out for just a couple minutes.
You know, I'm not a partisan, but I have a real personal loathing for the Liberal Party of Canada and for the provincial Conservatives and the provincial Liberals as well. I really believe, and it's not because I really want the NDP to be the government. You know, I wish there was someone even better than that. Yeah, I really do. I don't see the NDP as the end-all and the be-all, but I do see the Liberal as the bad guy on the federal level. Yeah, definitely. And so for me to be able to sit on a stage and call them out for not doing anything to help our district was like a dream come true for me. I'll never forget that. You know. But anyways, what else we got?
Looks like my ice off Lake Nipissing guest for April 17th is either going to be right on the money if there's a windstorm tonight or tomorrow, and a lot of rain and heat wave. Other than that, looks like I'm a little early with my April 17th guest. I thought it was going to be late. Here I am at the lookout over Calendar Bay, and they cleared the trees so you can get a better view now. Not much ice there. I picked April 17th when I predicted Lake Nipissing ice out about a month ago, and I think I'm going to be wrong. What do you think the ice out is going to be now after we've seen a little bit more cold weather? Hey, shout out to the Powassan Voodoos tonight. They won up in Hearst for their first round semifinal for the East Division with the Lumberjacks. They extended the series to come back home Friday night in Powassan, 7 o'clock. Great hockey. I've seen the last two games there. These Powassan Voodoos are younger and a little smaller, but they don't give up. Really great hockey to watch. Not sure what you do when these annoying little lights come on in the car. I got a little bit of a hack, life hack there for you to deal with this situation. A little bit of tape helps. Yeah, sometimes you might need two pieces. That's not very. You can be a little bit neater than me, but basically, yeah. There you go. See? That nasty little orange light's all gone now. So for more inexpensive car maintenance tips, just go to Dave Dale Small Town Times. In other news, Small Town Times and Back in the Bay magazine are going to throw a little party May 19th. It's going to be in the building beside the Loose Moose chicken wing side. Chris White has sold that other building, and I think it's closing in early June, and I get to throw a party May 19th on that side. It's going to be me emceeing with a couple other people. So Dave Dale and friends. I'm hoping to get Gary Davison playing, singing the guitar. I'm going to do a little bit of a comedy thing and a few other things, and it's going to be a good time. So watch for details. I'm also planning a party for June 15th, the Wednesday. That's after my 57th birthday on the 14th, and I'll be celebrating whether I'm going to be throwing my hat in to be a municipal candidate for the North Bay Council election, or I am going to be announcing what other plan I have figured out, because the provincial election on June 2nd will be over, and I'll have a better idea how to attack the next 4 years. Kind of leaning towards the journalistic side right now. I went to the municipal workshop for potential candidates with Fred Dean giving me a riveting outline of what it means to be a councillor and the work involved, and I'm pretty sure it was a planned sort of bomb of information for the incumbents to scare away any other potential candidates, because none of it sounded like fun, and it all sounded like hard work and frustrating, which is basically what politics is, right? And I knew that going in. I'm just kind of kidding. I didn't really find that the workshop was definitely not a recruiting propaganda everybody should run kind of thing, because it basically is very bureaucratic and dry in its politics, and at least maybe it'll help filter out a few people that are just going to run thinking it's a good thing and fun times. I find 4 years is a long time to commit to. That's just my opinion. You can be free to have your own. We live in a free country. You know, I can tell because of all the flags people wave. They must be very proud to live here and be running around with our flag all the time. That's very, inspirational to see that. People are so proud to be Canadians that they're waving our Canadian flag, and driving up and down the highway with it. Hey, out here at Board's Honey, I was delivering to a subscriber on South River Road, so I figured I'd get my fix, my sweetie fix. Board's is open pretty well every day, 10 to 3, 10 to 5, something like that. I don't know, better check. But it's beautiful out here in Restoule today.